In this video, we are going to be focusing on creating note cards within Noodle tools. The first step will be adding a new note card, and I'm going to use the information from the article that I'm using to pull in information to my note card. So if I'm looking at facts about Germany, I can pull out any fact that I would like to use for my note card. And I'm going to look for a quote that I'm going to copy and paste into my note card. So for example, if I pull out this sentence, the West Germans and East Germans rebuilt their shattered industries and made them more productive than ever. That will become my quote for my research paper. And I'm going to copy and paste right inside the box. And you notice that within these boxes, they're telling you what to do and how to think. So when I note or title this note card, I might title it Fun Fact. And under Source, because we added our article under the Sources tab, I can pop down and add this source to the note card so I know where I pulled this fact from, and it will help me cite this source later on. So if I have a source URL, I can add that. If there are pages to the article that I found online, I can enter the exact page. I'm not going to do this today because my article is just one long article. So the first box was just that direct quote, so I will put those quotation marks around it. In the second box, it wants you to explain that quote to yourself in words you understand. Look back at the quote, make sure you got it all. So I'm going to restate the sentence. So the West Germans and East Germans. So I could say, the Germans, back to the quote, rebuilt their shattered industries, rebuilt their broken factories, back to the quote, and made them more productive than ever, to become more successful than before. So I've taken that quote from the article, I've rewritten it in my own words, and it's helping me understand the content a little bit better. The last box is for original thinking. How does this fit with what you know? What do you wonder? What could you follow up on? So I'm going to look at the quote that I took and my own original way of writing that sentence when I rewrote it in my own words. I'm going to think of some questions. So one of my questions could be, why were industries shattered? Was it in war? What did the factories produce? How did they become successful after being broken? So these are some questions that if I come back to this, could further my research, further my thinking, and I could possibly include into my paper. When I'm done with my note card, I'm going to save and close it, and you'll find it on the note card's main page is this little box, and I can move it around. So if I want to organize my note cards in certain ways, I can do that. And on the right here, you see this outline. So right now I have a topic and a subtopic. So I can edit this and make this topic first body paragraph, and I can organize it however I want to. I can add in a topic, or I can add in a different heading. However, you can add it however you want to do, however would be most appropriate for the paper that you're creating. And then what would be easier would be then if we took these note cards and we organize them in our white space in order, or we can come over and drop them right underneath. So now when I go to write my final paper, I have all of my facts organized in the outline of my paper exactly where they should end up.